What is up, everyone on YouTube? It is your boy BurnZ back with another podcast. We are in Exposed After Dark episode number 12. And coming with you today, we got, of course, Mr. Steve Brand.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Got no Chris today, though, so I didn't get to add you both into one mention.
Yeah, he's playing a League of Legends tournament, so good luck to Chris in this during this time.
And Kyle. Got Chris and Kyle both playing. We got my man Drew out here, who I believe you were here last week too, right?
Last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's his third time.
And then always the legend himself when he decides to bless us with his presence, Mr. Daly over here.
What's up, people?
I think this is John's second time on the podcast.
I think he's been, is it only the second?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think this is my 12th
Haven't
time.
done one in a while.
Yeah, it has been a minute. It's number 12. What's this year, Steve? Your 10th? All right, well, just to get right into it, man, my man out here is going through a rough week, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty
going
bad.
through some injuries and stuff, so I'm gonna let him take it away. Apparently,
Nice.
and I haven't heard this story, and so honestly, if it's not that funny, he'll be able to tell because I'm not gonna mute my mic. But apparently, he's got a funny dentist story. So I just want to explain kind of what's going on, man.
So, a little backstory before I get into it. I had a cavity in my tooth that I got filled last year, and I was sensitive to everything: cold liquid, hot liquid. I always had, every time I've drank for like the past 13 months, I've always had to put my like tongue over that one tooth, and to restrict it from like feeling pain. And then Monday, all of a sudden out of the blue, there was like just like a throbbing pain. So I was like, I have to go back to the dentist. Turns out I need a root canal, and I'm like low key shitting myself because I hate the dentist. But I'm in the chair, right, and I'm literally telling the dental hygienist before the actual dentist comes in. I was like, listen, I was like, nothing could touch this tooth. Like, whatever. I know you need to take X-rays, but like you gotta be really careful with the X-ray machine. Like, if like the wind blows on it the wrong way, I'm in pain. And she's like, okay, I understand. So she puts this thing in my mouth. And she's like, you have to like slowly, you have to like somehow bite down, just like do it really slowly, just so you don't hurt yourself. I was like, all right. So I'm slowly biting it down, and I have it in a position where it's not really hurting my tooth. This bitch fucking takes it to hook it up to whatever she has to hook up, and her hand like straight up slips off the chair. And if it literally goes into my tooth, and it felt like it like hooked it and like ripped it right out of my gum, and I screamed, where another doctor from another room like came running into the room. He's like, is everything okay? And I was like literally gripping the chair by like everything I had. I was like ready to pass out from the pain and wanted to throw up. And she's just looking at me like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, you need to give me a minute. And yeah, that was...
She's just trying to do her job.
Dude,
Damn, bro, like let her live, man. Is she cute?
No, she was
My
like,
dental.
you know
I
who
like
she
my
looked.
dental hygienist.
You know who she looked like? If you guys ever saw Family Guy, the maid who goes like, no, Superman, no here.
Oh, wow.
That's who she looked like. That's literally who it looked like. Doing like the pre-work for like my X-rays and everything. And
Damn, I like my dental. I literally sometimes go out of my way just to get my like hygienist, so I've had for like 3 years now.
yeah, I've been traumatized as a kid. I've never had a good dentist like story.
I love the dentist, man. There's no better feeling like after you leave the dentist, bro. Like your mouth just feels great, all cleaned up, bro. Like I would love to go to the dentist like once a month, just get clean.
But the best part are after she takes the X-rays, right, and she's pulling it up on the screen, and she's looking at the screen, and all she says, her back is turned to me. She all she says is, "Oh." It doesn't say anything to me. All she says is, "Oh." And she turns around and she like walks out of the room. The dentist comes in, introduces herself, like, yeah. And then she looks at the screen and she's like squinting at it. And I'm looking at her and I'm looking back at the dental hygienist. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why is no one telling me anything? Like, what are they seeing that I don't see? It's just an X-ray of my tooth. And I see the dentist and like nod to the dental hygienist, and the dental hygienist like leaves the room. Still, no one is saying a thing to me, and I'm literally like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what do they see? And it literally freaked me out. And dental hygienist came in and like basically strapped me to the chair, and like the dentist told me what they had to do. But for about a minute or so, I was like, what is it like that they say? I was like, I was bugging for like after being in pain from the slip up. Oh, it was a rough day. I'm telling you, it's been a rough week, I should say. Rough week.
It's a rough one for you, man.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have had any like bad doctors like experiences.
Nah, I mean, I liked all my I like my doctors, my dentist. I mean, I've switched doctors and dentists, but even like this last dentist I've been at, it's definitely been my favorite dentist, I think, because I've been here for the last like 3 years or so. And I like the actual dentist himself, and the hygienist I get. She's awesome too.
I've been fortunate enough to not have any of those incidents, Steve. Sorry to say, I can't relate.
Yeah, I had
my
a metal
doctor.
camera shoved up my ass, but that was supposed to happen.
That sounds like a pretty good time, dude.
That was great. Best dab I've ever had. Except when I had to do it the second time in one day when I was away.
I can't wait to be 50, and that's like what you have to do on a yearly basis. I can't fucking wait.
I've had when they were installing my retainer like back in the day, like when I was like 10, when they were installing my retainer, I remember they fucking dropped it, like a piece of like metal, like they dropped to the back of my throat by accident, and the nurse literally said shit, and I grabbed it and I felt it like come out of my throat. Thank God I didn't swallow. But she literally dropped the piece of metal that she was putting into the back of my throat, and I was like, I can't. But you know what? I think the doctor I hate the most is still the eye doctor over the dentist.
Dude,
Oh, I love my eye doctor.
Dude, my eye doctor is awesome too. Although I switched to, I couldn't get her on a weekend this year, so I like got a different one. But she was just as awesome too. Like, dude, I love the eye doctor.
I
man.
hate getting my eyes dilated.
I didn't have too much of an issue. I was still able to like drive and stuff.
They don't
But,
dilate my eyes. I tell them not to. They take the photo of the back of your eye instead.
Yeah, I got mine dilated last time I went, but that was like, I think I get it like once every year or once every 2 years or something like that. Although speaking of that, dude, the best, I wear contacts, and I think Steve does. I'll know Drew and Daly.
Drew's glasses.
Glasses. Yeah, I had
To any of this right now.
Dude, I switched to 1-a-day contacts, and they're a little bit more expensive, but oh my god, it is so nice just putting in contacts when you wake up and then just tossing them away before I go to bed, and not having to worry about like putting them in the case, and like if I'm super tired, if I missed it and shit, dude, 1-a-days are the way to go, man. They are.
I have
awesome.
monthly. I have to change them every month, but I usually extend them for like a month and a half. 2
Yeah,
months.
I was going like 2 months on my contacts, and that's why I like the 1-a-days. It's keep my eyes a lot healthier, you know?
Yeah, definitely keeping your eyes healthier. Last time I told the eye doctor that like my monthly contacts. Well, at the time I had 2 weeks. I had bi-weekly contacts. Every 2 weeks, I was making 2-week contacts go like a month and a half, 2 months, and I told my like eye doctor that, and like they pretty much said if you ever say that ever again, we like the eye doctors apparently have like a way to ban a customer from ever wearing contacts ever again. And I was like, oh shit, like please don't like do that to me.
It's definitely not true.
That's what
way they could
that's
ban you
what they
from
said. They
buying
can like
contacts.
put something in a system where like if I ever try to order contacts somewhere else, like there's that doctor like
Dude,
has
there's
a whole...
no way that's true at all.
That's what they said to me.
Drugs, what?
Dude, I've told my eye doctor that, and all she says is like, you really need to like stop. Like, it's much better to wear it like 2 weeks. Cause she'll be like, they'd be like, oh, so like how often do you switch out your contacts? And I'm just like, until they start to annoy me. And then she's like, you really should try to get it down to 2 weeks. They can't just ban you from buying contacts.
That is what my eye doctor said, that he was able to place
either
like a hold.
you're a terrible patient, which is probably more than likely, and then all your doctors suck.
Oh man, yeah, no, this is not good times with doctors. But you guys know what's coming up this weekend?
My birthday.
Yeah, Andrew's birthday. How old are you gonna be, buddy?
24.
Oh man,
So old,
so
bro.
old.
Steve over here saying so old, meanwhile the guy's 25.
Yeah. I'm halfway to 50.
Steve's about to be. Why that?
I'm gonna be 26. I'm gonna be 26 in April. Like
I called you twin for some reason, bro. I don't even know why.
Throwback.
Yo, 20. You're so old, Steve.
I know.
Jesus.
So old, getting my
You're
first
almost-
root canal. The pain meds right now that I'm on, by the way, are so nice. Like she gave me some pain
You
meds.
just gotta up your pain tolerance, bro.
I have a great pain tolerance, like when it comes to like sports injuries.
I don't know, because every time after soccer, I heard you complaining about some type of injury.
Well, I definitely my shoulder is shot. Like I don't know, it's either dislocated or it's like a torn rotator cuff. I haven't gone to the doctor yet for that. But I've been playing sports on this since like the summer. I was playing volleyball on this, and then I was playing softball. I have no power in my swing because of it. I've limited range moving it. It's terrible.
That does sound pretty bad.
But Halloween next week. We had the want to tell us about this weekend, BurnZ? What you have set up for Exposed Gaming?
Man, dude, it's just gonna be a good time. Everyone's gonna come through for the crib. Gonna go out. Rented a room.
You had the common room. You said.
Wait, what?
You said you like.
Oh yeah. No, it's outside. So if it's cold, we don't have to. But there's like grills and shit out there. It's pretty dope. And like there's like I said, there's a pong table out there, so we can like set it up out there. Like I mean, it's a pretty nice area. I mean, you've seen where I live, so
it's
not
nice.
like. Although there was some last weekend, dude. There was some. Our neighbors were going wild, so.
Oh yeah.
I won't feel as bad, yeah. But now it's gonna be a good time, so we can do that. We have that till like, and again, we can hang out there. It's just the one area with like couches and stuff is like all.
No, that's
two
cool.
Grills is like blocked off for us if we want.
No, it's definitely cool. We definitely have a good time.
Yeah, I'm saying I might buy some like burgers or something. I don't know yet what I'm
I
gonna
can
do.
throw you a few, just chip in a little bit, but
And then get a ton of. I'm gonna get some beer too. I'm gonna bring beer. I don't know what all you guys are gonna bring.
I'm probably gonna bring a nice 12-pack.
You should get a bottle.
I'm not really.
Yeah, I might get Jameson.
Mm.
I'm not really too sure yet.
Cause I'll get a case, a Bud Light.
That you won't drink like last time.
Well, no, it'll be different because it's gonna be at my house, so I can drink it. If like whatever we don't finish, I'll be able to just drink like throughout the next couple weeks.
What do you?
Yeah.
What do you be for Halloween, man?
Oh, we got the shark onesie, man.
Yeah.
A little throwback from high school is when I had it, found it, and surprised I actually brought it up here with me.
I'm glad you
Found
did.
it. Yeah, dude. So am I. Honestly, I don't know what I would have gotten had I not. There was a plumber outfit I saw, and it was just like a typical plumber shirt and like a plumber hat, and it was called More Hose Plumbing. And on the shirt it said laying pipe since 1969. So I was thinking about getting that, but I fucks with the onesie. I mean, there's literally like I don't know. There's a Spirit Halloween near me, so worst case scenario, I can just buy something else.
I think you should stick with the shark onesie.
Dude, the only problem, and I experienced this like the last time I went out in it, is like I can't like be on like my phone or anything.
Yeah,
I have to
no
unzip the
pockets.
onesie. Yeah. Well, I do have a pocket, I think, in the one onesie, but it's like ripped, so I would just put in like my shorts. Although I might honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna wear underneath yet.
Then
But
there's going to the bathroom.
Probably should just wear normal clothes.
that's what
Nothing.
I'm
No.
thinking,
No.
bro.
No. Nothing.
I'll probably just throw like a white tee and like jeans on probably. But what about so everyone else? What are y'all wearing?
I'm still upset we didn't be like M&Ms or something. Wearing
Bro,
these.
no, Daly, dude. We had if Devin didn't fuck it up, bro, we had the s'mores costume, man.
Oh my god, that would have been legendary.
Dude, that would have
The
been
s'mores
so
costume would've been
dope,
so
bro.
Fucking awesome.
Seriously,
is-
that would have been so lit. Yo, he better come through and better not get like too drunk in the city and not
Dude,
like
if we call him at like 12, at like midnight or whatever, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get him when he's drunk. We'll be able to
not
get
even
him.
midnight, bro. Like he should come down like around like 8 because
hang out.
he's gonna be in the city till like noon and it's like a 10-minute train ride. But
Didn't you mean midnight?
no,
Or
he's
he's gonna
going.
eat
He's
it
gonna.
at-
He's literally. Yeah, he's going to the city at like noon.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping he'll be good to go. But yeah, and then yeah, we could have had the fucking s'mores, man. That shit would have been lit. But and then Chris ain't here to talk about it, but Chris had a dope onesie too. He's got a Ted from freaking the Teddy Bear show, the
Yeah.
movie.
I don't know.
Ted.
I don't know what Sam's gonna be. I don't know if Daly or Andrew. You guys know what Sam is gonna be?
Why didn't you ask
I
me?
can bet you money she's gonna paint a skull onto her face, and that's gonna be her costume because it's been that for the past 3 years, I think.
Really?
Nah, you're
Okay.
close.
No, you know what she's gonna be?
Yeah, Chris told me
What is she gonna be?
she's being a pumpkin.
Oh wow. Okay.
Creative.
Ted and a
she's-
pumpkin.
I think he said she's wearing like an orange shirt and then drawing like the pumpkin on her face or something.
me and Taylor, I'm gonna be Steve from Blue's Clues, and Taylor's gonna be Blue, and my other girl, Vicky, is gonna be Magenta. So I'm gonna have my two bitches next to me, all looking sexy.
Respect.
Nice,
It's gonna be
man.
great.
Couple tings.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Vicky BurnZ way, but we'll probably talk about that next podcast. Shout out to my girl Vicky.
Because she definitely watches this.
Yeah, she would if I told her we gave her a nice shout out.
Don't
Yo,
tell
you
her
know-
what
you-
time she's at though, so she has to watch like the whole
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Well, we need a. I think the Exposed Gaming Instagram is gonna be going up, and the first the first picture on that Instagram is gonna be all of us in our costumes.
I need a pic with my boy BurnZ.
Daly, we got some legendary ones on my phone, like some from Dev's house dude, that I was looking at. Some classics on there, bro.
It's gonna be fun.
And we dude, we should like vlog. I don't even know. We should
Well,
do
I'm
something
gonna,
on
I'm,
YouTube.
I'm gonna be vlogging the party. It's gonna be pretty much like Booze and Bitches Part 2 that we've been like promising.
Yeah, I mean, it'll
everyone.
pretty much just be a pregame until we go downtown.
Yeah,
And then,
I'm not gonna obviously
God,
film the bar, like going into a bar, but
Downtown's gonna be wild, dude. Hopefully, I don't get. I'm gonna go to the bar I got kicked out of last time because that was my favorite bar.
Wait, you got kicked out?
I didn't tell you, dude. I was smacked last weekend, bro. I like.
called me like 4 times. At, like,
Did I call you
yeah. You called me, yeah.
Steve, and you called Chris.
Mm-hmm.
on what?
Your phone, like a regular phone call.
Yo, I swear I thought I did, but I didn't see it in my call history for some reason.
It was
Damn.
like 50 in the morning, and I was sleeping. I probably would have answered.
Thanks a lot, boys. I'm pissed you didn't fucking answer now.
Yeah, I was knocked. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, I was so fucked up, and like I got kicked out of the bar. That's all I remember. And then like I went to grab food because like every time I go after there's like a McDonald's right downtown, so you'll just grab McDonald's, and it was closed or they just didn't want me in. So I went to this like falafel place. It's not even falafel. It's like a knockoff Chipotle almost, and it's terrible. And I know it's terrible every time, but it's always the only one open, so I get it. And it's like $13, and then I just don't eat it. But yeah, we're definitely gonna hit up that bar, dude. That's like, or we can hit up the ones like right on the water, dude. That'll be a dope spot to take a pic. It's like, because you can see the city views from
That's
like
pretty cool.
from downtown. But
BurnZ.
no, I'm gonna try not to get too reckless, you know. But I can't promise anything.
You also last weekend Snapchatted all of us for like 30 seconds saying how you were lost.
Yo, yeah, bro. My roommate ended up walking home, and yo, actually, I do remember this part. I gotta tell the story. So my roommate, like, I got kicked out. I texted him. I was like, bro, I got kicked out. Like, meet me. So he came out. He started walking, and I don't know if you know this about me, but like, I talk to everyone. I'm a pretty personal dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he started walking, and he's like the same way, but I think he wanted to go home. So he started walking. I was like behind him, and then I talked to him, and he kept going, and I lost him. And I was like, where, like, what the fuck just happened? Right. And then I go down, not like an alley, but like I went down near the water and stuff and was walking. And there was a group of fucking Italians over there. And I was like, I vibed with them, bro. I was like, hey, what's up? Like, I was like, oh, what's up, man? It's your Italian brother. And he was like, yo, what's up? Like, he's like, bro, like, you're lucky, like, we fuck with you because we could have, like, beat your ass. There was, like, 4 of them there. There was, like, 2 girls. And he was like, you really should, like, just go call the Uber right now and go home. And I was like, all right, good luck. So I went to get food, called a Lyft. 4 times they canceled on me every time, bro. I don't think I got home till like 6, man. Like when I go out, dude, it just ends like terribly. But like we're gonna have a good time, man.
Oh man, if I have to babysit
Steve-
you, I'm gonna be pissed.
You're not gonna babysit me because you're gonna be smacked. You're definitely drinking.
We'll see how my antibiotics are with my tooth infection here. So
Bro, you're definitely drinking.
Drink, dude.
Exactly. It's a full 48 hours, bro. I'd understand if it was like same day, if you're coming back, like if you literally were coming here on Thursday or getting the procedure on like Saturday, but it's a full 48 hours, bro. That's plenty of time, dude.
yeah.
You're not pussying out.
Nah, I got you. Don't worry.
Because you did last time, too.
I did not.
Yeah, everyone pussied out on me last time, dude.
Definitely.
Well, John and Chris and everyone was already like drunk. And then you just...
Well, we need the rematch, man. We need to go 2-0 against John and Chris.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking me and Daly might be like.
Should retire. I think I'm gonna retire after that match.
I'm thinking like me and Daly might be the team though, man.
Wow, you're just gonna abandon us at 1-0.
I mean, I think we take the 1-0. I think maybe we figure out who the outlier is. Probably Chris, but
Got him.
let's see whoever Chris's team is on. But anyway, yeah. Long story short, it's gonna be a great weekend. We're definitely going to the bar I got kicked out of. Hopefully, definitely the best bar there. Except I spent $70 last weekend. I don't know how.
Because
So
you
put
buy
it beside-
everyone drinks.
Yep, I think I did buy a lot of people drinks, and that's not gonna happen this weekend for sure. I cannot. Well, I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna waste like what do we have? 8 people, like 6, 7 people. Dude,
One
I
round
will
would be
go.
like 80 bucks.
Literally one, no, more than that, bro. I bought a round for 4 people, and like with the tip and everything, I think it was like $40.
Dude,
So that's like $80.
well,
90
as of
bucks,
tomorrow, I will be dropping $1,100 on my tooth. So I will not
Ouch.
be
buying anyone anything. My apologies in advance.
Damn, what if Taylor's like, I want a shot?
She's buying it herself.
Damn, bro, that's cold. I already know if I'm drunk and Dally's like, yo, let's get around, man. And I'll be like, all right, bet.
Yeah, so I'll wait for you to be really drunk, and then you'll start buying.
Nah,
your
not
drinks.
now, because I just heard you not gonna. Nah, we're gonna get pretty smacked before.
I would like to. Yeah,
I
I would like-
expect pregame hard enough where if you take one drink at the bar, then you're gonna die.
Nah, because that's not me. I pregame. I like pregaming till I'm smacked, but I like having something in my hand at the bar. So like,
I'll give you something to put in your hand.
Best way to
usually, I want to try and do it like, because I imagine we'll bar hop for the crawl, and then just have like a beer, like every time. But, you know, man, we'll see. We'll play it by ear, dude.
It's
You
gonna
never
be fun.
know. Maybe we could steal Chris's credit card and then just like, actually, fuck it, dude. We'll steal Dev's when he comes down. And then, you know, Dev will be buying rounds for everyone.
reckless with money, man.
That was a good guy, dude.
Reckless.
Dude, he's a good guy. Anyway, long story short, what you guys still gotta tell what you're talking about for what your Halloween costumes are gonna be. Oh wait, no, we got. Oh yeah, no, we
Might
did.
just have to bring out the onesie like you guys.
Do it,
Yeah,
man.
probably same.
Ninja Turtle
Which onesie you got, Drew?
I'm thinking about Reptar.
Oh,
That's dope, actually.
Dude, I got the shark. Yeah, that we could be. Oh, that'll be dope, dude. The onesies will be looking fresh.
what's your girl wearing?
I don't. What did he just say?
Andrew,
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
what's your girl wearing?
Oh, I don't know. We were gonna be Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella from WWE, but I don't think that's gonna pan out. So I have no idea. She also has a TMNT onesies.
Ooh,
Oh, you just
Yo,
gotta get
sh-
one more.
yo-
Wait, you have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one or a Reptar?
I have Reptar. She has TMNT. So I don't know. I'll figure it out.
yo, she should totally wear
Yeah.
that.
The Michelangelo one.
She should
I
totally
think
wear
hers is Leonardo.
Damn, dude, these next 2 days are gonna go so slow. 3 days.
that. Well, tomorrow's probably gonna fly for me because I do not want to get a root
If I hear
canal.
one more, like, yeah, right. The anticipation towards it's gonna build up like crazy, and then it's just gonna be over, and you're gonna be like, oh, think about this so much.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Maybe I should vlog that. I'll just have like the camera on like my chest and like have it be filming the entire operation.
Probably. Oh yeah, you should definitely bring like sleeping bags too, or like a
Well, I'm sleeping with you, right,
blow
BurnZ?
up. Yeah, if you want, bro.
Hi.
Well, actually, yeah, Daly could too.
Ooh, man. 3 men in a bed.
I'm down with that.
Ooh.
I got
Burns already promised me, so if I'm not sleeping,
yeah,
I'm upset.
I got a pretty big room. I got a hallway you can sleep in, bathtub if you really want to. So that was my college
Bathtub.
That was my college go-to, bro. I would just always because I would throw up every morning. Like, so I never throw up when I drink ever. Like unless it's like a hard day drink and I just want to puke and rally. But like I never drink or throw up at night. I always throw up in the morning. So I would always just crash in the bathroom. And then as soon as I woke up and could puke, I'm right there. Boom. Didn't even have to move, man.
Smart.
Dude, it was, bro. It was a little gross, like thinking back on it, but you know, it saved me time. Didn't throw up in my room or anything. But yeah, man, we got the so if we do me and Daly, because we are the blackout champs almost, man.
Yeah, we had that was a fun tournament that we had. Our boys BurnZ and Daly finished in 5th place, top 5
Out of like
finish.
200, dude.
Yeah, it was me and Chris, and then it was BurnZ and Daly, and me and Chris won the first round off a clutch play by me. To be honest with you, if I'm gonna toot my own horn here.
Oh, you for sure. You're the reason you won.
Yeah, Chris went down, and I like turned around, and I clapped him, insta killed him, revived Chris, and that was basically the game winner. We won 2-0. But it was the scenario was you and your partner went up with another 2 people. You guys went into like a squad game, but it was whoever had the most kills won the round. It was like a elimination bracket type of thing, kind of like March Madness in a way.
Wait, are you talking about March Madness of basketball?
Yeah, it was. I mean, March Madness has like brackets, and this one had brackets.
Dude, just call it a single elim.
Yeah, single elimination bracket. But
Bro, was it you? Hold on. We were talking about something, and it was like someone tried explaining what a double elim bracket was, but like
yeah, that was me.
Okay, yeah. I don't even remember what you said. I just know whatever you said, it was like so stupid.
Yeah, it was me.
You're not very good at explaining to like people what like the bracket system is.
No, not at all. But
could have definitely just said a single elimination.
But yeah, in the second round, the team we versed literally dropped, and me and Chris watched them get like 7 kills off the start, and like it was just we just lost all faith in ourselves after that. But BurnZ and Daly over here, kicking ass.
Got a top 5, man. We should have won too. We just got like 2. We just overthought all our moves, or I overthought mine at least.
How much money did you guys win?
15 total between the 2 of us.
Nice.
We would have been in, dude.
If we went on to the next round, we would have split 50, and then if we won the next one, we
100, 500.
200 minimum between us.
Dude, there and like well, let it be known the team that beat us they won the whole thing.
So you lost to the champs.
Yeah, which makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, if there's one way to go down, you'd rather beat them,
Me
obviously.
and Daly play well with each other, man. That's what I'll say. You and Chris have completely different like play styles.
Yeah.
Like Chris is just balls to the wall, like going everything, and then obviously you're a little bit more slower and tactical.
Well, if we're gonna play like that as well, I mean, me and you, BurnZ, definitely have like identical play styles.
And I think me and Daly play off each other really well, though.
Dude, I can't believe that one round where we got ambushed by like 3 squads, and I got the 1 kill.
Oh yeah,
The match.
bro. Like we played it so.
Roasted him.
We played it so smart, right? Like this team literally, they got insta'd, so we literally needed a kill to win, and like we're playing the edge of the circle, bro. These kids literally for like at least 25 seconds were just eating the storm and came right behind us, and like I yelled, I'm like fuck, and then he knocks me, insta kills me. Daly's like going at him, bro. He knocks one of them, like, and they're chasing him. He has the whole team chasing him, knocks one, and then insta'd him. And we obviously won the match because we just needed one.
I downed 1, and he was so fucking far I couldn't hit him again. So then I got 2 guys running at me. I'm sitting in a house. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I drop another one, and the other guy that's next to the guy that the second guy that I downed, I switched to my secondary gun, whatever it was, and I just got finished the guy off that was down. And then
Yeah, but we were so hyped, dude. Can you imagine like if
so close.
Can you imagine had I just been like normally streaming and someone was watching and we got like they didn't understand the context and like I just started getting so hyped that you got like 1 insta kill. Oh, dude, yeah, it was like yeah. If we play more together, dude, like in Blackout, I mean that was literally mine and Daly's maybe 3rd or 4th game total, like since the game dropped before we went in the tournament.
To be fair, it was like mine as well.
Yeah, I mean Chris is the only one that's like played a lot.
I think I've only played like collectively like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, I mean,
if you guys do want to see the footage, you're only gonna see it from my point of view, but it will go up on my YouTube channel, the tournament, both games. So take a look out for that.
I'm just hyped we had like XPOZED representing out there, you know.
Well, winning money.
That is wild, dude.
Yeah, XPOZED Gaming has officially won more money in Black Ops 4 than any other Call of Duty.
Yeah, you know what the worst part was about that? After we won $750 each, me, Chris, and Andrew went and gambled. Me and Chris lost 200 so fucking quick.
Damn.
Do you know what the worst part is too? You guys lost $200 in like what, 45 minutes? Won it all back and then lost it
all
again.
back in 2 rolls, and then we lost it again. We should have just walked away, but like we had fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
how
why
did you win it back in 2 roll? Like, what you bet on?
We had hard bets down, and we got 100 on like within like 5 rolls of each other, like quickly, and then we lost it all really quick. I kept betting hard 4, and it didn't come up for like 100, like probably over 100 rolls, but we didn't stay that long. It was from like roll like 40 to like 92, and I kept betting it. Like it has to come out eventually. It has to come out, and it just never did. So Chris, our new philosophy is just fuck the hard move, man. Like that.
Never again.
how
So bad.
how much we gonna lose at AC is the real question.
You mean how much we gonna win?
Hell yeah, I'm winning $10,000, baby.
Wait, when are we going back to AC?
Whatever it is, the 10th to 12th, 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Oh wow, sick invite.
Blame your cousin.
Yeah, that's on you, Chris.
I mean, it's probably a spot open because I was supposed to go, but the training for
Sick
Bethpage starts
invite.
on that day. So text Chris because I was supposed to go and I can't.
Dang, I didn't even hear about it. So like,
I'm
wow.
only going for like a Saturday. I'm going.
Is it like the
I'm going
9th and the
Saturday.
10th?
No, it was the
10th
12th,
to
13th,
12th.
and 14th.
It's 10th to 12th now.
Oh, I can go again.
The 10th to the 12th?
Maybe something like that.
I'll be in Florida, so I can't go anyway. So
I don't know. We gotta. I think Chris was talking about switching. I'm not sure what we're doing yet.
you guys should switch, man.
Which is it? That would be awesome.
Yeah, you should switch so we all can go. Like, let's come on.
You're in Florida.
Well, Chris is going for
No,
No,
if he
his
switches
birthday
the
too,
weekend.
so.
Wait, what day is Chris's birthday?
Well,
February
it's in February, but
3rd,
he's, obviously he's going for that.
Oh, okay. I thought you. I was about to say I didn't think it was in November. Damn, that'll be wild. February should be a good time too.
But
Yeah. Well, on a side note, how do you guys like COD so far? Honestly, this is definitely one of my favorite CODs, man. I'm enjoying it. It's been very tilting, but the fact that it's been pissing me off so much when I play, just means that I like the game.
I've been enjoying it. It feels like Black Ops 3. Actually, it feels a little bit more clunkier than Black Ops 3, if that makes sense.
Ah, dude, I like it. I
Black
think
Ops
it's
3,
fluid.
Black Ops 3, I thought was like perfectly like smooth and clean.
Well,
Black
that's-
Ops 4 is a little clunkier. If it makes
It's-
like if it's
It's
to me,
probably
but
because it's a
still-
lower tick server, dude. I was reading the articles and like they only had it on like a 20 tick server, and they upgraded to like 30 versus like a 60 tick server, which Black Ops 3 was, I'm pretty sure. So that's why you notice like, and I was reading about it, and like you'll notice like on your screen you'll be like behind the wall, but you'll still like die on like their kill cam and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you'll seem like you're behind the wall, but really you weren't behind the wall, and that's all because of the shitty server. But I mean, other than that, I think it's been overall like the gun selection. I don't do a crazy different amount of guns, but I like the guns in there much better than World War II. The maps overall, they
They're
still
good.
feel
yeah, they're
like
good.
I've
I'm
played
pretty
all
sure
of
I've
them.
already played this game more than World War II.
I
And
definitely
Yeah, I
have.
did. I did too. World War
I'm pretty
II.
positive. But,
The only thing I think I would change, other than like being able to save like a custom setting in like when you're doing like GBs and stuff, where the custom lobbies you have to like do all the settings. So, beside that, I would definitely change the whole self heal system.
No, I like
No,
it. dude.
because
I
hear me
think-
I
out.
think
Hear,
it's
hear,
good.
hear me out. The stem shot, right? You literally can go to 1 health, pop that, and you're at full health within like 2 seconds. In any other COD, your screen is red for at least 3 or 4 seconds. There is no such thing as one shot anymore. If you don't kill the guy, he's got full health. You can't. There is no one shot anymore.
No,
in
Nah,
COD.
I like
It
it.
doesn't come back that quick. It doesn't tick right up. It takes a couple seconds to get back to full health anyway.
I mean,
I don't know. I think it actually separates the better people from like.
No, I think it is
The
too, because
shittier
you got to be a
people.
lot quicker with just like hitting it and stuff.
It's just another thing that they actually made you like have to do, which I like. You literally just had to aim and shoot in old CODs, so I think it's good. I think it's good for the game for sure.
The only thing World War II did better than any Call of Duty in the history of Call of Duties was the competitive aspect of adding MLG into where you could link your MLG Gamebattles account right into it,
Mhm.
and then just insta lobby, and no one had to set it up, no one had to add their friends and stuff. That's the worst, is adding people and then just deleting them after setting up the lobbies and stuff.
Well, setting up the lobby wouldn't be bad if we had like a save custom game. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand how Treyarch hasn't inputted that yet.
Yeah, that was like definitely the best thing they could have came up with.
Like in Black Ops 3, I went in and just saved every MLG game set on a custom lobby. Just even if we never played that game, I had it saved just in case we did. And I that's why I don't even want to host anymore, because I don't feel like going through all the settings and lobby settings and just changing everything to the way it is, and it's stupid. Just like, you should be able to save your game settings.
Yeah. It's such an easy thing to input, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
I mean, I love the game. I'm
It is what
enjoying
it
it. I'm definitely going for Dark Matter, and it's been 3 CODs since the last one. So I didn't try for Modern Warfare Remaster. I didn't try for the Dark Matter. I didn't try for World War II. So
I don't even know if I want to prestige it in this one.
No.
I'm not. I never
I'll be
never
going to Master
prestige.
Prestige. I'll be doing it like I did for Black Ops 3. I love the game. I really do. I just want to. When I'm at work, I'm just thinking about playing every second that I can. I lay in Taylor's bed and I'm like, literally look at her and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I want to play COD."
I'm literally just out here doing get the first GB win today too. That was a good feeling, man.
It was a good feeling. We pretty much dominated both maps too, and that'll be up on the channel. The exposed team matches.
Yeah, I'm getting like, now that I'm just kind of like screaming out our strats instead of us just playing through. I think we're definitely playing better having an actual strat going into these games.
I mean,
'Cause, like, we were losing yesterday, dude. We didn't say anything. We just literally ran to the same spot.
We also were going pretty much in one at a time. I mean, today we were playing more as like an actual team. We're actually holding spots and playing spots that like we needed to be held. The call-outs are getting better. I mean, when we first started GBing, we really didn't have call-outs for anything. So it's a work in progress.
No, I feel you, man. It's been like like I said, it's a great game overall, and I think it's only going to get better from here, especially once the most interesting is to see how the actual competitive scene is going to be.
I can't wait.
Because obviously with 5v5, man, they're talking about potentially having literally 5v5 S&D only, which like I wouldn't care, but I think it doesn't bring as much excitement to the tournaments. But at the same time, like, I mean, I couldn't imagine a domination competitive scene. Again, that would just be weird to me.
Well, they do hard point.
But even with 5s, bro, that's gonna be wild in the pro circuit.
Okay, but there's no uplink that we could play. There's no uplink, and they
No
took out,
capture
and there's
the
no
flag.
capture the flag.
I'm
So
mad
right
about
now,
that. I actually really was excited to like CTF game battle.
CTF is fun. I love CTF, but like, what are they gonna play? It's gonna be hard point and search. Like
That's what
they're probably gonna bring in domination, because control is not gonna be a competitive game type, and heist most definitely it's impossible. You can't have heist as a competitive game type. I don't understand what else there would be, and you're not gonna bring TDM, or what's it called? Kill confirmed.
Well, what's the new game mode that they put in this game?
It's control. Control and heist are the 2 game modes, and you can't play those competitively. That's not going to be a thing.
I haven't tried either.
Control actually is really fun. I am a big fan of Control, but if you have a really bad team, it's impossible to win Control, because each team has 25 lives. So if your team dies 25 times, eventually it gets to the point where it's going to be you versus the entire other team. But it's 2 points on the map that the attack and defense. Attack has to, it's like domination, hold it and capture it. The defense has to get them off of it.
And you get a certain amount of lives.
And you have a certain amount of lives, and it's like sabotage, where you have like 2 minutes, and if you get 1 control point, you get like an extra 2 minutes. So it's cool, and it goes pretty quick with the whole 25 lives thing, especially if you have a really shitty team. Heist is like Counter-Strike, to be honest with you, the way it is. You get money for kills, you get money for doing the objective, and you have to buy your weapons each round. It's like Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting, like I said, once the actual rule sets come out and how it is. Yeah, I know people are getting kind of mad about it taking so long, but they gotta make sure it's perfect. And like speaking of the competitive, I now that I think about it, and I can't believe we didn't even bring this up in the podcast, dude. Freaking shout out to 100 Thieves, dude. Nade Shot, the GOAT, getting Drake, the other GOAT, as an investor. Not only Drake, but like Scooter Braun too. Like people, obviously Drake's huge, but people don't even realize how much Scooter Braun brings to like, dude, like 100 Thieves is on the come up. Well, it's already been on the come up, but like,
Huge 100 Thieves fan. So shout out to Nate Shot if you're listening to
that's
this.
just crazy. What that does for the gaming community is just absolutely incredible overall, dude. Like just getting those players in there. Like I'm excited, man. That's gonna be. We'll see. Hopefully Drake eventually co-owns Exposed too. Then, but
Who else invested with 100 Thieves? It was a baseball
It's-
team. It was it the Rangers, Texas
no,
Rangers?
I don't think so. It's Scooter Braun, Drake, and then Dan Gilbert, who owns the Cavs.
Okay, that's who I don't know why I was thinking. Yeah, it's the Cavs. My bad.
Yeah, so Dan Gilbert was like the original guy that like the only thing I want to know is like, well, because Forbes did like this thing and it said how much each like the top gaming organizations were worth, and that everyone was saying it was wrong because FaZe wasn't on there, and FaZe I don't think they took into account like what FaZe like. I don't know, because they only had like their winnings in like tournaments, I think.
FaZe is definitely worth a lot more than people probably realize.
Oh yeah, and then like 100 Thieves was on there at 90 mil. Optic was like 5th or something like that. But they didn't even have hecz as like a co-owner, so he was like they got it wrong because obviously hecz sold like over what did he sell half or did he sell like 51%?
I think hecz has 49, so he sold 51.
And like that's the thing that's the only thing you gotta wonder is how much like control of the ownership does Nate Shot actually have? Like, does he have his 51% and then the rest of the team has a different percentage, which I imagine is something
I would imagine that's.
I would do.
Okay,
I
so
wouldn't want to give up more.
So BurnZ, at the moment we're 50-50, right? What if we were ever in that situation? How would you do it?
I mean, we would just take like, say we gave 10% equity to someone else. I imagine we would just take 5% away from each of us, and then we still have
45, and then
because it's not like you and me would disagree on
no
other things.
we don't
So I'm
disagree
not,
on
like,
much about the organization anyway.
I'm not worried about that. But that's the only thing that sucks about it is like giving away equity in like your company. Because like look at 100 Thieves. Obviously, what they did is huge, and it's gonna make them huge. But the amount of equity I imagine Nate Shot probably lost, dude, is probably like he's probably. Again, I don't know. I mean, he could. I imagine he still owned more majority than Dan Gilbert when he originally like invested. But I mean, you don't know. I mean, I imagine, like I said, I imagine Nade's still like the main owner. But
I don't think I would even want to like get if we ever had that opportunity and we're blessed and lucky enough to be able to do that. I don't even think I would want to take on to anyone. Like I don't know. That's just me though. I don't. If I was Nate Shot and I owned 100 Thieves 100%. I wouldn't have dipped in and given it to sold it.
Nah, I think the first one was huge because that was the only reason they got into. Without the Dan Gilbert investment, there would be no 100 Thieves because his investment was able to get that because they had to just to get into the North American split or whatever. They had to pay like 10 or 15 mil. Yeah, 10 million, dude, just for the just for the spot, and that doesn't count like his like how much you have to pay the actual roster and their housing and stuff. There's no way.
It's the housing and stuff. The roster.
Yeah.
They don't get that much, but they obviously get a salary and they don't pay for anything. So you gotta actually accommodate all of them and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but like right there's no way. Like obviously Nate Shot's a wealthy dude, but he's not worth that much that he can buy that. So I think like the original one, yeah, I agree with. Like I think obviously if he didn't have to give up too much to Gilbert and he was able to do that, I just don't know. And it's tough to say because I mean, dude, the Drake and 100 Thieves collabs are gonna be sick. But that's the thing about Nate Shot, dude. He didn't build it, and like that's what he talked about in like his article. Like it wasn't built as like a gaming organization. Like people focus on that, and then they worry about social media and their apparel. Nate Shot focused on their building the apparel, the social media aspect, and everything. And then now it's just. I mean, also everyone loves Nate Shot. Like, I don't think
you can't hate.
Everyone loves him.
You can't hate. I mean, there are definitely a lot of Nate Shot haters, but
yeah, but that's from like a Call of Duty aspect. Like, as a person, dude, you can't.
Nate Shot, arguably, is probably one of the most heartfelt, nicest guys in the world, and you know, it's hard to say that because we just see him on like the social media side.
Yeah, but I mean, from what everyone says and like the pros when they speak about him,
Nate Shot's great. I mean, He won the eSport Player of the Year that one time, the first guy ever to do it.
I mean, again, and they speak about it. Nate shot like Sensor. I know FaZe Sensor spoke on it and said he wouldn't have dropped out of school if it wasn't for Nate, because Nate was like the first gamer to go past gaming. He was the first one that actually built up his his streaming, his YouTube, his social media presence, and that's why he was able to get everyone else in optics so big. Like, he was smart. He worked on himself as a business, and obviously you have these other pros. Like, obviously you have Scump, who's like a huge influencer. We have these other pros out here that like they're incredible players, but you don't even like know them really. And that's the only thing. Like, I watch a lot of the 100 Thieves videos and stuff, and I noticed like a lot of their League of Legends players are very like timid. Like, they don't have
a personality.
Yeah. I think it's like the whole, honestly, if you just look at the League community, like in general.
It looks like, no offense, but it does look like a bunch of
them,
virgins who like can't speak to anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
can't even speak English though either.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, I feel like they're just blowing like such a big opportunity. Like, even if they literally just started streaming like under 100 Thieves, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, you gotta be entertaining. You can't just.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why like it sucks, because they could like reach even more. And then you have like, obviously, like Nick Merckx is entertaining. 100 Thieves just signed Valkyrie, the content creator.
Nick Merckx is great. I love Nick Merckx.
Well, dude, someone.
I thought for some reason when I first started watching him, I thought he was gonna be such a douche. He's the man.
Nick
Yeah,
Merckx
he's
is a
like-
guy, yeah.
Well, he came at
He
Nade
gives off
'cause-
that appearance.
and they said something, and he was like, "I got 30,000 viewers, and you got 3," when he was like playing with Nade, like arguing jokingly. But like, dude, one guy that like wasn't a huge fan of at first, and now like I actually like is Courage from freaking Optic, dude.
Oh, we've been over that. I'm not a huge Courage fan.
Dude, he's entertaining to me. Like, he seems like a nice dude. He's only 24, bro. Like, he seems like such a nice dude. And like, I don't know. The only person I watch is like Tfue, and I'm pretty sure most people probably think he's a douche, but like, he's just so talented. And like, he's so funny. I guess when you're that talented at something, you can be cocky, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But
yeah,
like,
if that was us on like that main platform stage, getting all those views, we would.
I'd be so toxic.
We would be cocky. I know us right now, but I also feel like we'd be able to handle the social media presence pretty good.
I'm not worried about
because
that.
Because I think that as an organization, when I think of XPOZED, no offense to anyone who's like listening, who's in XPOZED and interacts with us, and that, but when I think of XPOZED, I think of there's 4 people that are pretty much the face of the organization. And
I think from a COD standpoint, yeah, but like, dude, we have so many more. Like, once we start branching out, dude, we have like all the people that play League, dude.
No,
like,
but,
people that are gonna be playing Red Dead.
But I think of me, you, and then Daly and Chris as like the 4 main, faces of the organization.
I mean, take away Chris. Obviously, I think that too, and obviously, well, actually, I guess no. Me and Daly are the only. You're not. Take away you too, because you're not even an OG.
No, but let me finish my if we had the opportunity to blow up and we were blessed with that type of I think from like a platform standpoint that the 4 of us would be able to handle all social media, all like the fame, I feel like we would just be a fun time, and people would probably like look at us like, oh wow, these new up and coming guys are so chill, like they would just want to hang out with us type of thing. I don't think the pressure or like the fame would like get to any of our heads, and we would be.
Guys being dudes.
I mean, dude, it's just like a big friend. Like, dude,
I
I think when we all play together, it's funny, dude. When we play with like Kyle. Well, he doesn't really play Kyle with us, but like you got Drew and everyone, and then Dev and stuff, and like we all just like, it's just fun to. I don't know. We all play together, and we all have a good time playing with each other. Like, we never. I mean, public's different. We never really argue or anything. There's no point to argue, but like we'll get some heated GB matches, but
of course.
After the match is over, just like whatever.
We're chill. It's more like a family than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's what I think you have to like focus on. Like, obviously we're not a huge organization by any standards, like other than us, but
I feel like if we had that shot though, and people like actually like look at us, they would be like, wow, these guys are actually entertaining.
I think it's because we're so relatable.
Like,
think
we're actually entertaining. Like, not to try to like toot our horn, but like sometimes I listen to these podcasts and I laugh at like some of the things that I would, if I didn't know XPOZED Gaming, and I would have been subscribed and just like listened to this podcast, because I would have literally enjoyed it.
Dude, it's just the opportunity, man. The best chance we had was Daly on Pro and League, but he didn't want to put the time
Nah,
into it.
the best
man.
chance we have right now is you, Mr. Affiliate, on Twitch, who have done nothing. You have stopped streaming. You got your affiliate status.
I told you once I hit that, and affiliate status really isn't that big. It's next is like going for a partnership and actually building up like a huge following. But I told you I want to rework like all of it before I go back into it with you and just rework all that. I don't know, streaming's fun. Like even if it's, I mean, I'll get like obviously like a lot of the viewers are like you guys always coming in, but I'll get the occasional viewers. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like we all support each other, dude. Like whenever Chris streams, he hits me up instant.
all
I
of
throw
us,
it
yeah.
on, dude.
Right now, and I'm really, I don't know what his sweatshirt is. It looks so.
Oh, he must
No,
be the
that's his
Ted.
outfit,
That's the
bro.
Ted. Yeah, if
That's
you're
his
watching his
Ted.
stream right now.
That's his Halloween outfit. I didn't realize he was restreaming.
Yeah,
to,
I didn't realize. I'll go see.
waiting.
But there's the thing. You just said that Chris is streaming. I heard BurnZ click. I'm immediately on Twitch as well. Like we just support each other, and it's that love and
Yo, he looks
greatness.
so like nervous, bro.
But
pressing that pick in his nose like I've caught him before.
It's just a good. It's a good
good
I like
time.
it, dude. Like I said, we're more than like we're just like a family, pretty much, man.
mhm.
It's hilarious, dude. Just like, oh man, dude. I don't know. It's just a good time all the time with us, and like, if we get the opportunity, you know, then we're gonna get it. And I mean, we have sweatshirts, bro. So like, we're halfway there.
We had the
We're about
sweatshirts.
to have
we had
those
nice
creams
cream
tonight. We're about to
sweatshirts,
finish.
and the ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, we gotta order those by like the second week of November.
Yeah, but
And,
yeah, I think we're pretty much good to wrap this up.
That's a good one, man. I
we
was
don't-
just talking about.
Yeah, we don't have
yeah.
Chris to say a word. So Daly, do you want to do the honor?
Wait, again, you missed it again.
I do
man.
always miss it. Thursday
Every
night
time I gotta
football.
remember you.
Thursday
Who do you
night-
guys got for your picks? Dude, now I'm at a dilemma, boys. I said this earlier, but I'm gonna let the viewers know. I have not gotten a single Thursday night wrong yet,
And neither have I.
and I don't know who I want to pick, dude. Out of the Texans or the Dolphins, because I'm a Dolphins believer. But like the Texans are rolling, but you know, I'm gonna go with my gut.
Quarterback on this one, man.
I'm going with the Texans.
Yeah, I would say that's the safer pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Texans as well.
Ah, you
Quarterback.
bum.
Joker.
I listen.
what I'm saying.
I don't think I've been when the Dolphins were 3-0. I was saying they were very like deceiving 3-0 because I don't think
They're
good at
a
all.
good team. With Tannehill out there, like if Tannehill was like healthy and playing, I probably would sway a little bit more that way. But with Osweiler, and Osweiler's been playing well, but I don't know. The
Actually,
Texans,
I think this is like the best like 2-game stretch of his entire career.
yeah. Well, the only thing is like now it's like because that's like this is literally your typical revenge game, dude. Like you got Osweiler coming back against the Texans who cut him and traded him. Or traded him, so it's like it's just one of those things. Yeah, exactly. And the Texans D is good, and the problem is I don't think they had like a single Dolphins wide receiver is like healthy right now. So
No, they're not. They're in
Oh.
trouble.
we'll go with the Texans, man, and see if I can keep my Thursday night streak alive.
I think we're gonna be fine.
Dude, it's gonna be interesting. Our picks, my friend, for the division leaders. My order is done. Like my order of the teams that I thought they were gonna be in, like first, second, third, fourth. I'm pretty sure I'm completely wrong, but I'm still alive in like the actual teams.
I think my picks are way because I said that the
You had the Raiders.
I have the
You had
Raiders.
the Raiders,
And I also
the
said-
Bills,
I
and the
also
Bills.
said that the Rams weren't going to make the playoffs, and they're 6.
Nah, you said you put him as a wild card.
Did I make them a wild card?
Yeah, I'm looking at our list right now.
Wow.
But you have the Falcons and you have the Falcons, 49ers, and Cowboys in the NFC, and you have the Texans and the Bills and Jags in the AFC,
yeah, so I'm pretty much
or the
done.
Raiders, Bills, and Jags in the AFC. So I'll probably end up getting more. Like I had the Vikings, the Rams, the Panthers, the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Packers, which I think,
I had the Eagles and the Packers as well.
yeah. And then I had the Charger. Yeah, dude. Oh, I'm an idiot, dude. Neither of us picked the Chiefs. I just realized that.
Well, none of us, I think, expected Mahomes to be as good as he is.
I mean, I thought he was gonna be good, but like I didn't. I mean, I thought he was gonna be like growing into it.
Dude, I didn't expect
Not anywhere close to what he's playing now.
anything like this.
Like
I
I
was
thought he was
expecting
gonna be like a
him to
solid
go
player.
far.
Yeah, but like he's just balling out, bro. Like definitely. I mean, it's the highest.
Down either.
Yeah, he's the highest scorer in all of fantasy right now, which
Uh-huh.
is crazy, dude. Like, I don't know. I mean, I still have Rodgers, and I love having Rodgers because, like, and now that he's off his bye, and I won when he was on his bye, it makes me feel so much better knowing I just literally play Rodgers every week and not think about. Like, it's the best feeling with it. Like, I hate teams that have multiple quarterbacks, and then you have to think about it. But yeah, I guess we'll see. So we all got Texans winning tonight.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. Daly, you got to give a word to this one.
What am I supposed to say?
You just got to give Chris just got clapped in league. You just got to give a word, and if anyone comments, they get in like the podcast or something. Any word, dude.
Let's make it October.
October. All right, so if you comment down below October, you get to join in next week's Exposed After Dark podcast. It'll be episode number 13.
Ew, that'll be on a Halloween.
On a
it's gonna come
Halloween
out
weekend.
Well,
Well,
the next podcast will. We should drop the next podcast on Halloween.
Yeah, because we'd be doing the podcast on Halloween technically. We
Yeah.
do this Wednesday night and it drops Thursday.
Or we could do the Halloween podcast.
Or we could do
I
a
guess
Halloween.
we'll figure it out.
We could do a Halloween podcast. We
we'll
could
be
do
able
it
to-
a day early.
Or we do the podcast this weekend when everyone's up, and then we just upload it on Halloween.
We could do that too, but we can discuss
All right,
that.
boys.
Hey.
October. This is a long one, man. It was just, we got there talking about Exposed. We just talked for a while, so it was a good ride. Thank you again, Daly, for joining us for this wonderful podcast. It's always fun to have you on.
Hey man, I was happy I could make it tonight.
Hell yeah, dude. It's Wednesday at 9, baby. Everyone's welcome. Hit me up. It was nice having Drew today, too, earlier.
He did have to leave early. He dipped out about 30 minutes ago. That's why you guys haven't heard him. But
yeah, any closing thoughts, boys?
no, I think we're good. Just like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on social media. I promise you, we're a fun time.
All right. Thank you again, everyone. Have a great night.
Take care, guys.
See you.